Welcome back to the channel. But I just want to show, at least visually for you guys who are interested in getting this bike, the CBR500r, how well it performs on the highway. The spirit of bad motovlogging was with me. So, I wasn't really trying to accelerate fast. I was fixing my helmet as I did that, but this bike accelerates really quickly in my opinion. And the other good part is you get great fuel economy as you're doing so as well. So here I am going about 60 miles an hour, getting about 53 miles per gallon. About 65, we're getting about 52 miles per gallon. That's a pull from 65 in 6th gear. I'm not going to bother doing a top speed run or speed at all on this. There's a lot of cops here, and that's just not safe. Let me get to my left lane. But anyways, even in 6th gear, you still have a bunch of pull. This is a very torquey bike. And at first, when I first got the bike, I thought I wouldn't be very comfortable on it on the highway. And the reason for that was I was trying to enter the highway at 6th gear, which isn't going to be very fun or very doable. In fact, you're going to have to do it at lower gear. In 4th gear, you can still go up to about, like I'd say, 70 miles per hour maybe. But the most important thing here to note is that this bike has passing power. I'm still comfortable on it. It's got a lot of good wind deflection as well. I'm in a pretty sporty stance right now. I'm bent over pretty well. The windshield's doing a lot to deflect the wind from my head. And even at speeds like this, it's pretty comfortable. It's got a good amount of weight to the point that when you're at these speeds, you don't feel like it's throwing you around too much. I'd say today is pretty windy. When you get crosswinds going that way, that's when it'll be bad for any bike basically, except for maybe like a cruiser. So 67, it says 45, okay, now 58 miles per gallon. So when I got this bike, I was thinking I wanted a bike that would be capable of doing everything I wanted, so I'd be able to go on the more common, shorter commutes that I do, in addition to the occasional highway riding I might have to do, like on my way back from work or school. And if I ever wanted to do like longer trips, I'd probably have to eventually get on the highway, even though it's not as fun. But again, going back to the fuel economy, at least for me, I want to have a bike that performs well and gets great fuel economy. There I go with the passing, no issue at all. Accelerates super quick in my opinion still, and I still have a ton of fun on it. And this is all within 6th gear. Hopefully my waterproof bag cover is still on. 5th gear, 4th gear. Should probably get some gas. Whew. But you can still get your adrenaline rush using this bike on the highway. Double RR Honda, who is one of the YouTuber motovloggers who has this bike, really got me interested in the bike. Helped me realize that this would be a good bike for me. He's got both the 600RR and the 500R. He's done really good comparisons and highway rides on this bike. And if you guys are also interested in this bike, I'd suggest checking out his channel. I'll put the link below for him. But he's done some really good comparisons on the bike. And he's done another highway ride as well. I bet his audio is a lot better as well. But I just wanted this isn't an in-depth review of the bike. I've done that before, and I'll do an updated one soon as well. This is just a quick highway. This was just a quick highway ride, just to show you that you do have passing power. You can still have fun on the highway with this and feel comfortable on it. You've got good wind deflection. The bike's got a good amount of weight that you don't feel like you're being thrown around a lot. And similar to that, you've got great fuel economy to accompany it as well. And overall, this is a fantastic commuter with the comfort in terms of riding, the comfort in terms of fuel economy, well, comfortable fuel economy. Well, you've got good fuel economy. And overall, this is like a all-rounder bike. It's not really perfect at anything, but together it does pretty well in my opinion. And I really enjoy the bike, and I'm glad I got it. A lot of people are probably contemplating this or just getting a bigger bike. Bigger bikes can't really do what this does. Sure, this isn't as quick or as fast, but those bigger bikes aren't going to have really as much comfort. They're not going to have the fuel economy. Those bigger bikes, especially if you're less experienced, are more likely to get you into trouble as well. For me, this is my first real motorcycle, so I didn't want something too crazy at first. And I always thought, hey, maybe I want to upgrade really soon, but I don't. I've ridden this for a longer time now. I've gotten more comfortable with the bike. I know what the bike can do. I've never maxed out the bike. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to take this to a track, probably it's not going to be as fun, especially if you're competing against larger bikes. But I like the idea that I'm using most of my bike, and my bike is very efficient at doing what it does. Comfort, fuel economy, again, all those things, the wind deflection. I hardly ride on the highway, and like a lot of people, I doubt a lot of people really enjoy riding on the highways, unless I guess they're speeding and being like hooligans and whatnot, but I'm not interested in that. I'm mostly riding on roads like this, where the max speed limit at most is like 60. Even that highway back there was 60, I think. Maybe 65 at some parts. But again, this is a really great bike, and hopefully, especially if you were on like the side, like you were on the contemplating this bike, but you weren't too sure. Just for the with regards to highway rideability, it's important to note that this bike can do very well on the highway. And you'll still have passing power. You'll still be comfortable at those speeds. That was just a quick acceleration run. But anyways, guys, hopefully this kind of highway review for the bike helped out, especially if you wanted this bike mainly for highways. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you thought it sucked. Comment below if you have any questions about the bike, or if you have the bike and what you think about it on the highway, helping other riders decide if this is a good fit for them. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Share the video if you think this will help someone out. And until next time, guys, have a great day. Peace.